Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Today let's see, not a how-to, but how I trim a tree right there behind me. Let's get to work. The tools I'm using today are a pole saw, like a mini chainsaw. That thing is great. Mine's a Ryobi. You can find them in other brands. We have our PPE, of course, ear protection, eye protection. You can use a hand pole saw for this. It's a little bit more work, but it does come in very handy. And we're gonna have a pair of loppers and small trimmers. I like Fiskars. Okay, let's get going. Follow the starting procedure on your machine. Mine says to do this, and then do that, and then do the other. Whatever it is, follow the manufacturer's directions. Check the oil reservoir in your chainsaw to be sure you have bar and chain oil in there full so you don't burn up the chain. Use a 50-50 mix of gasoline and 2-cycle engine oil to lubricate the engine while it's operating. Pull the ripcord and it's time to go. One more check on a chainsaw. You want to check the tension on the chain. It shouldn't be tight, just slightly loose where the teeth almost come out of the track. One more quick check before we get going to make sure the oiler is working. Point your chainsaw at a dry spot on the ground and look for oil slinging out. You can see it on the bar right there. Let's get to work. Chainsaws can be very dangerous if not used properly. Please follow all safety precautions and protect yourself at all times. Gasoline is flammable. Please be careful. If you're not comfortable doing something like this, hire a professional. When cutting a larger branch, let's say about the size of your wrist or larger, you want to use this technique I'm showing here. Cut the bottom of the branch about 1/3 of the way through, and then move forward about 4 inches. Cut the top of the branch all the way through until it falls. This technique here will allow the branch to be cut and not rip off the bark of the tree as it falls. Big chunks of wood like this indicate a sharp chainsaw blade. Let's get to work. A dull blade can be very dangerous, so be sure it's sharp. If you would like to see a chainsaw sharpening video, comment below and I will show you how to do so. Wood is very heavy and can cause severe bodily harm if it comes in contact with you as it is falling through the air to the ground. This small piece here is just a portion. Imagine how heavy this whole branch weighs. Keep your eyes open and be safe. Another thing I like about this Ryobi trimmer is it is expandable. You can put a section in the middle to reach long areas. Always work from the ground on a tree. Never use a ladder. That can be very dangerous. The tree can spring back, knock you off the ladder, and that's a bad day.
Wow.
Let's do some work with the hand pole saw. This hook here is to cut small branches. It also comes in very handy to grab branches stuck up in the tree after you cut them. This is one of my favorite tools. It does take a little bit longer than a chainsaw, but it has a very long reach on it. It has a little clipper on the end, and it's just all around really handy tool when trimming trees. Let's get to work. You want to make a new tree? Get some of this new green growth. Pinch off or cut off all of the leaves except one or maybe even half of a one. This will force photosynthesis down into the roots instead of leaf growth. Put it in the water for a couple of weeks. You'll see little root buds coming out. At that point, stick it in the dirt.
Thirsty, let's break.
Nothing goes better. Nothing goes better with a beautiful sunny day, yard work, and an icy cold soda pop. Oh, so good. Let's get to work. Where's my crew? There's my crew. Hello, crew. Let's get to work. When trimming a tree, I always start from the outside in, take a little bit off, stand back and take a look. It's very easy to take more off, and it is extremely difficult to add the branches back onto the tree. The shape of this tree, I was going to originally go for a rounded shape. However, it has a natural kind of triangular, upside down triangular shape, sloped at the top. So I'm going to go with the natural shape that the tree already likes to be. Also on the left side at the top, there is a bird's nest in there. So being the hippie that I am, I'm going to leave their house as is. Every time I trim a tree, it's always about 3 or 4 times more wood than I anticipate. So, note to self, have a plan to dispose of this wood, turn it into chips, burn it, something. It's a lot. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped you. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Later.